All right. So the next game we have is the Red Stick All Stars versus the Montreal Sexpos. On the Sexpos, we have 0042 Luke Ness Monster, number 1 Mayday Vajayjay, 101 Kate Tricks, 1024 Rebel, 1664 Shark, 196 Marin Doster, I'm so sorry in advance. 2040 Smack White, 321 Electron, 38 Black Belt Booty, 4399 French Can Can, 507 Raging Radish, 789 Snack Daddy, 808 Lawrence, 84 Motor Wheels, 87 Motley Crude, 8888 Lucien, 89 Dr. Madness, 93 Protocol Commotion, 972 T Punch, 999 Katie Kaboom. I will do the Red Stick All Stars after this jam, but we currently have Red Stick with lead jammer status at a Sparkles fan, or no, Sexpos, sorry, with lead jammer status as Luke Ness Monster. Woo, finding room on the apex, but does get clipped. The Red Stick jammer Sparkles Fantastic does have the star off and does a star pass to Machu Picchu. Luke Ness Monster calls off the jam. All right, now for roller derby, Red Stick roller derby all stars, we have 0429 Carmina Piranha, 100 Original Sin, 13 Basher Bows, 1898 Papaya on Fire, 29 I'ma Push Her, 30 Stabby Cat, 31 Pop Tart, 49 Cassie Beck, 511 Machu Picchu, 7 Foxy Cleo Smackya, 725 Sparkles Fantastic, 76 Little Miss Maggot, 89 Princess Lay It On Ya, 9 Braladine, and 936 Guacaroli. All right, and it looks like Red Stick has lead. That's Braladine jamming against Motley Crude for Montreal Sexpos. Motley Crude working the front of the pack with a star in hand. It's a very strong Montreal defensive wall, really wrapping up Sparkles. I can't see that far. Oh no, that's Braladine. I'm sorry. Ooh, that defense so strong they got a power jam for them. Molly Crude taking some offense and finding room on the inside line in this power jam. Nice edge work there by Motley Crue to find room on the out and then on the in. Braladine, I'm confused. Braladine takes a star off but finds room on the outside for the 4 points. I think they got 4 on the previous pass because they had their star, they had 4 points before they went to the box. All right, 2-minute jam. And as it shakes out, looks like we have 8 points for each team. So that puts Red Stick at 8 points total, Montreal Sexpos at 10. You want to try? I'll go with the salt and everything. It has double sugar wine. All right, next we have Princess for Red Stick going up against Electron for the Montreal Sexpos. Princess gets lead jammer status. Electron looking for room on the outside but is taken out. All right. 4 points for Red Stick on that jam and 0 for the Sexpos. That makes it a 12-10 game. Looks like we have Pop-Tart working the back line for Red Stick, but fighting over the inside line for lead. And we have Raging Radish for Montreal Sexpos fighting up front. One last blocker to beat. Ooh, a little slippery over there. Pop-Tart getting absorbed by Katie Kaboom on the defense. And Raging Radish is out. Let's see if, yep. Pop-Tart calls a jam before Montreal can score, keeping it to 2 points. I should put Red Stick at 14. Montreal at 0, so we have close game. We're already 6 points in or something. Or not 6 points, 6 minutes in. And total of 24 points scored, so good, strong defense so far. All right. Next we have Papaya on Fire for Red Stick with lead jammer status up against Lawrence for Montreal. Ooh, but there is a back block call on Papaya on Fire, putting Lawrence in a power jam. Montreal does have a goat in the back, creating pack in the back. Perfect. That made Red Stick bridge out and have to drop. Machu Picchu laying down the defense in the back. Really locking down this power jam for Red Stick. Okay, we have Papaya on Fire re-entering the track from the penalty box. Star on their head. So just a grinding defense in the turns here. Ooh, but Papaya on Fire with some fancy toe stop work on the outside line to find room. There is no lead jam, so this will go the whole 2 minutes. 40 seconds left in that.
Could one of y'all do me a favor? Could you turn that back up to the scoreboard with that TV?
I would do it, but I have to stay over here.
I got you.
Thank you. Papaya on Fire, finding more room on the outside. All right, 2 minute jam is over. We got 6 points on the board for Sexpos, 12 on the board for Red Stick. So it's 26-16. It's a 10-point game with Red Stick in the lead. Looks like we have not used any clock stoppages yet. For the jammers, we have Sparkles Fantastic for Red Stick, Roller Derby, and Lucanus Monster for Montreal Sexpos. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That was a cool shirt whip. That was sick. That got Sparkles Fantastic with lead jammer status. That was right in front of the camera too. I hope you got it. Okay, Lucanus Monster. Woo! Getting hit out on the outside by Bose. And Luke Monster going for the seam and getting through on the turn. Sparkle's Fantastic calls that jam off. And it looks like Red Stick was successful in keeping Montreal at 0 points on that. And 3 points for Red Stick. Sorry, I keep seeing my head in the stream, but I can't see the scoreboard. I'm blind. All right, next on the jam line, we have Motley Crude for the Sexpos, but Brawladine with an immediate lead for Red Stick Roller Derby. Motley Crude does get on the inside line. Brawladine got around that track fast. Slow down, but 2 points collected, I believe, for Red Stick. 3 points. All right. Next on the jam line, we have Electron for Montreal Sexpos. And Princess, I can't read that far. Slaya, I'm assuming, but I may be wrong, so I'll just say Princess. Princess with lead jammer status into a power jam. Electron's in the box. Good effort by Montreal's blocker, Red Bell, to shut down the outside line. Cause a bit of a spill. Take some seconds off that penalty. And Katie Kaboom doing a good job countering that offense. Just sliding them off. Woo! Nice hop there by Princess. And Electron has returned from the penalty box. I believe they have not made their initial yet. Woo! Looks like Bose did hit out Electron, but was unable to recycle quickly, so Electron got to keep going. 6 points on the board for for Red Stick Roller Derby. Montreal was held to 0. Do we have anyone watching from Louisiana? Or anyone from Quebec? I was in Louisiana for Y'all Stars. Okay, we got Pop Tart for Red Stick making their way through. Lead jammer status. Ooh. There's almost a star pass for Montreal. Ooh, they got it that time. So there's a star pass to Lucien for Montreal. Little bit of a messy offense there from Red Stick. A couple of people hitting from opposite directions. Looks like 0 points for Montreal and 2 for Red Stick. So Red Stick just slowly chipping away a lead. Getting a little bit more comfortable. Red Stick is also more consistently getting lead than Sexpos right now. This is both teams' second game of the day. So both are a little tired. Is this Montreal Badger? Does Badger know who Butchcraft is? Anyway, that doesn't have to do with the game. Looks like we have an official review for the Sexpos being discussed. I might run out and see what they're asking. What was the OR for the stream? OR?
They were looking for a penalty on red jammer, a back block penalty on white 3-8. They forearms it back. They will not retain. It was a legal target.
So it sounds like the Sexpos were looking for a back block call on the red stick jammer. After discussion, it was determined to be side contact, and Sexpos will not retain their review. All right, next we have Papaya on Fire for Red Stick All-Stars up against Lawrence for the Montreal Sexpos. Red Stick is in the red jerseys. Montreal is in white. Out of pack called, so Montreal had to let Papaya on Fire go, giving them lead jammer status. Lawrence looking for room on the lines, but does do a star pass to Rebel. Woohoo! That's up the inside line for Papaya, calling it off, neutralizing two Montreal blockers in the box. And getting 4. Red Stick calling a tight game, trying to not let any points through, trying to clear their box if there's people in there. Yeah, that's a problem. I don't even know that I'm making sound effects. I might do something embarrassing. I mean, it's all embarrassing, but it's okay. Looks like we have Sparkles Fantastic as lead jammer for Red Stick All-Stars. Luke Ness Monster right against the 2-all of Machu Picchu and I can't read. Original Sin in the back. Machu also plays on Team Fuego Latino. Luke Ness Monster looking for some jammer defense, but to no avail. Big recycle from Montreal on Sparkles Fantastic. All right, star pass there from Luke Ness Monster to Lucien. Red Stick calls off the jam. Oh, the Red Stick jammer saying they didn't call off the jam, but it was called, which actually makes it so they start the jam down 2. There's 2 Red Stick blockers in the box, 1 standing. Let's see what they do with 2. Some aggressive offense there by Sexpos to get lead jammer status for Motley Crude. Brawladine struggling in the back of the pack against that strong Sexpos wall. Star pass from Brawladine to Machu Picchu. Let's see if the Sexpos decide to run it. Looks like they're looking to call. Let's see if Machu got any points. 2 points. So it's a little bit of a late call off there, but Red Stick got 2 points, putting them at 61. Montreal Sexpos with 4, so it's 61-20 right now. Montreal's have 1 blocker starting in the box. Looks like Princess, was it Slade on yet? Got a back block and is in the box, giving Montreal a power jam for Electron. Long drawback. Machu Picchu shutting down that inside line. Ooh. Nice use of, nice shutdown there. But it did look like the Red Stick blocker went out of bounds on that hit, so Electron got to keep going. And I don't think there is a lead because, well, maybe because, yeah, that was Electron's initial and they passed that person when they went out of bounds, so. No pass. Yeah, no lead status for this jam. Star pass to Machu Picchu on Red Stick. 50 points less left going the whole 2 minutes. 50 seconds left. Man, I need a nap. All right. Machu Picchu hitting that inside line to get 4 points as a pivot. And the Montreal jammer Electron is going back to the penalty box for a form. And I only know this because Machu was jamming for Fuego Latino at the All-Stars that you do not want to run it against Machu. But obviously Sexpos are not in control of the jam clock in this one, but all right, Sexpos got 2 points. Electron is standing in the box, so less than 10 seconds. So they less than 10 seconds on a power jam for Pop Tart of Red Stick. 73-22. Woo. Electron returning and Pop-Tart is not lead yet. Strong one-on-one defense there by Montreal Sexpo. That was Shark. Nice catch on the inside line by Red Stick. Pop-Tart does have lead jammer status. Electron has a star in hand. It looks like Red Stick's defensive strategy for a star pass is get the jammer off the track. They can't do a star pass if they're not on the track. Star pass completed. Red Bell does have the star pushing up on the seam. Out of play was called, so Red Stick had to drop their link. Pop-Tart calling off the jam right before Rebel can score. So a 12-point jam for Red Stick and neutralizing Montreal Sexpos at 0. Lead for Montreal. That is Raging Radish. Up against Papaya on Fire. Papaya has gotten out of the pack. See if Raging Radish can get some points. And if they choose to run it or not. Jam is called off. Two-point jam for Montreal. Red Stick with 0. And 1 Montreal blocker in the box. I know, I feel like people are sleeping on Red Stick. All right, we have Lawrence skating for Montreal Sexpos and Sparkle's fantastic with lead jammer status for Red Stick All-Stars. Quick 4 points there for Red Stick, neutralizing the same Montreal blocker in the box, fast jam. All right, for this jam, we have Luke Ness Monster in white for Montreal up against Braladine in red for Red Stick. Braladine does get lead jammer status. Ooh, Luke Ness Monster is almost out on the top, but caught. Good breaks there. Offensive help coming in for Luke Ness Monster. Braladine looking for room and finding it on the outside. Woo, big hit. But it was a back block. So Luke Ness Monster is in a power jam. Big juke there, sending a Red Stick blocker off the track, out of their boots. 4 points on the board for Montreal. And Braladine is standing in the box, so Montreal setting up and back for defense. Slow grinding defense on both ends. Definitely glad I'm not a jammer. Braladine finding a way out right before the jam ends at the 2-minute mark. And it looks like we had, how does this shake out? 8 points for Red Stick and 7 for Sexpos. So a pretty even jam, 97-31 now. We do have Red Stick in the red jerseys and the Montreal Sexpos in white. It's a little jammer defense off the start, but It looks like Molly Crew to Flea Jammer and a star pass for Red Stick to Maggot. Nice catch there. 1 point for Montreal before it was called off. Two and a half minutes left in the game. We have Electron on the track, jamming for Montreal Sexpos, and Pop Tart in red for Red Stick Roller Derby. Pop Tart fighting at the front of the pack, finding him on the inside line with a spin, getting lead jammer status. Electron getting recycled to the out, right in turn 1. Oh, looks like a star pass was completed by Montreal Sexpos to Lucien. I think Lucien got recycled. Four more points on the board for Pop-Tart. Or actually, this is the first 4 points on the board for Pop-Tart in this jam. Ooh, nice spin there by Lucien on the inside. All right, jam called off. 6 total points on that jam. Oh, 7 for Red Stick Roller Derby. Or Red Stick All-Star, sorry. And the Montreal Sexpos have 0 points, keeping them at 32. We have a timeout for Montreal. All right, we have Papaya on Fire for Red Stick jamming up against Raging Radish for Sexpos. Raging Radish is fighting up front against a strong Red Stick 3-wall. Ooh, finding a hole! Keeping that momentum, taking the middle, staying in those green light areas, fighting that seam. Oh, so close. There it goes. Lead jam for Raging Radish, and we do get 1 Red Stick blocker in the box. We have Papaya on Fire getting some offensive help in the back. But unfortunately that Montreal wall is super sticky, super strong, and making it very difficult to make a lot of progress. Raging Radish gets 4 points on the board. And the Red Stick pivot is returning to the track, so we'll see if there's a star pass at all. Yep. Nice pass. All right, and Raging Radish calling off the jam with an extra 3 points, so 7 points in the jam for Sexpos. Athena Latina from Rage City. All right, that puts us at halftime. All right, welcome back. We are in the middle of the Red Stick All-Stars versus Montreal Sexpos. We have Sparkles Fantastic jamming for Red Stick with lead in the red, and Lawrence in the white for Montreal. Quick 4 points there for Sparkles and then calling it off. Looks like we have 2 full packs out. We have Brawladine for Red Stick up against Luke Ness Monster for the Sexpos. Luke Ness Monster picks up lead on the outside line. Brawladine trying to find a hole in the back. A little assistance there from Cassie Beck to get out, and then Luke Ness Monster fighting 2 at the top. Bridged out and calling the jam off before Brawladine can score. Red Stick with 0 and Montreal with 2. Oh, 3. All right, next up on the jam line, we have a Motley Crude for Montreal Sexpos, and that is Princess Slaydanya for Red Stick Roller Derby. Motley Crude does get lead jammer. Yeah, we need some of the sunglasses in here. It's like a quick 4-3. I can't see them little ref fingers. 4 points for Montreal Sexpos. That's 2 lead jams for Montreal in the second half. All right. Electron jamming for Montreal and picking up that lead jammer status. That's 3 leads in a row for Montreal. Pop Tart looking for him on the outside line. Star in hand. But Electron's fast and Red Stick has to reset before working in a pass. Ooh, sneaky, sneaky. Electron, everything fell apart, but Electron managed to stay in bounds. Red Stick did complete that start pass, forcing Electron to call off jam. Some metal fingers, 2 points for the Sexpos, putting them at 52. 52 to 108. Now it's about a 2-1 game. Getting a little spicy. We have Papaya on fire, jamming for Red Stick. And Raging Radish for the Sexpos. Woo! Low block. All right. Lead jammer status for Papaya on fire. It's always funny when the person who did the penalty knows I did it. You can just tell by their face. It's like, yep. Ooh. Some jammer on jammer action there for a second.
Do I get to wear it tomorrow? Hello, and thank you for everyone that's watching this coyote. Oh, kind of.
Guest star Coyote. We have Papaya on fire with lead for Red Stick. We do have a star pass to Lucien from Raging Radish. Woo, there's some air on that one. So, Red Stick did not get lead for like 4 jams in a row, but 12 points on the board. 15 points on the board helps. Oh man, Cosmo's the real hero. She got a broom and closed them curtains. No one needs sunglasses anymore. Next up, we have Sparkles Fantastic for Red Stick All-Stars and Lawrence for Montreal Sexpos. Sparkles Fantastic does get lead jammer status. Looking for room. Big holes in the middle. Cassie Beck looking for a cut call, but no call. Oh, she did get the cut call. Oh, on a blocker. Okay. Wow, what a world we live in. Okay. Attempted star pass for Sexpos, but she's like, you know what? I'm just going to get out on my own instead. And that is Sparkles Fantastic calling off the jam with some points and icing a Montreal blocker in the box. All right. 11-point jam there for Red Stick, another big one. We have Luke Ness sponsor on the line for Montreal Sexpos. And that is Princess Lay It On You with lead jammer status for Red Stick. Fast around the pack for Princess. Star pass from Luke Ness sponsor to Lucien. Lucien gets recycled on the inside. Whoop. Machi says no. Ooh, and it resulted in a direction call. Princess Leia getting a little resistance, but some significant offensive help on that pass. At 12 points in the jam already. Ooh, we have a power jam, so the star pass to Lucien. Now Lucien is in the box as a jammer. Ooh, nice catch there on the outside. Looks like that one hurt a little bit. Hurt enough to call it off. Looks like 0 points for Red Stick on that last pass. So a 16-0 jam in favor of Red Stick. Okay, we have an empty penalty box. We have Motley Crude in the white for Montreal Sexpos. Ooh, with the cut track going to the box. And Pop-Tart for Red Stick. Finding room on the inside line to gain lead jammer status. Let's see. Bo's lining up for some O. Cassie Beckenbow sweeping the inside line, making room for Pop-Tart. 4 points up in the air. And the Montreal Jammer is now standing. Looks like, yep. Red Stick is setting up for defense. Ooh, nice footwork there by Pop-Tart on the outside. .40 seconds left in the jam. Pop-Tart is in control of the clock. Whee! Looking for a high block call. Yep. Woo-hoo-hoo! Nice footwork there by Motley Cruz to get out of that pack. Jam timer runs out. This is a 16-point jam for Red Stick, keeping Montreal at 0. So that was a big jam. We have Electron jamming for the Montreal Sexpos in the back. And on the top, we have Papaya on Fire against the Sexpos 3-wall. Penalty called, and Papaya on Fire is lead. It's 2 Montreal blockers in the box, 1 just released. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Nice catch there by the Red Stick blocker. Send Electron to the inside of the track. Some jammer on jammer action. A little defense by Electron there for a big recycle for both jammers. Nice catch there. Woo! Star pass to Lucien. Lucien getting their laps in. And Red Six Papaya on Fire calling off that jam with 3 points. Okay, next on the jam line, we have Brawladine for Red Stick. Ooh, and lead jammer status for Raging Radish for Montreal. Ooh, high blocks. Nope. Oh, high block, yep. All right, Raging Radish getting 4 points. They do have a jam in the box, so it sounds like Montreal is deciding to run the jam. Ooh, good try there, but Brawladine does find an inch on the inside and capitalizes. It's a 6 and 7 jam, 6 to 7 jam in favor of the Sexpos. But they are starting down with 1 in the box. Princess Lay It On Ya is jamming for Red Stick Roller Derby, and Lawrence is jamming for the Montreal Sexpos. Princess finding him on the outside. Woo! Some matrix moves there. Ooh, nice catch there. 89 from the Sexpos. And Princess calls it off. 2-point jam for Red Stick and 0 for Sexpos. Hey, Athena Latina, do you want to see something cool? Fuego Latino stickers. Woo! Woo! Interesting contact, but nothing being called. We have Luke Ness Monster jamming for Montreal at the front of the pack. Ooh, nice recycle there by Red Stick's pivot. Pop-Tart jamming for Red Stick. Trying to capitalize off that O work from Bose. And it works. Pop-Tart does have the lead jammer status. Woo! All right. Luke Ness Monster does find room on the outside. Pop-Tart is in control of the jam, assessing the situation and calling it off. That is 4 points for Red Stick, 0 for Montreal. This jam will start with Montreal's pivot in the box for a full 30. All right. Nice coverage by Lucien on the outside line to slow down Papaya on Fire. But Papaya on Fire does get out and get lead. Motley Crude for Sexpos is working up against a 2-wall in the back, star in hand. Strong defense from Red Stick. Four points up in the air for Papaya. Ooh, little hop. shut down by Lucien. Recycle back by Machu Picchu from Red Stick on Motley Crude. Four more points on the board for Papaya. In Montreal, struggling in the back. Red Stick just has such a strong defensive wall. Very low and slow and sticky. A deep pocket there by Machu. Star pass to Rebel. Woo. Montreal has finally gotten a good hold on Papaya on Fire, slowing them down in the back of the track. Both of these teams have already played a game today, so I think, especially in the later half of this game, people are starting to get a little gassed, and you know, it's not called the altitude adjuster for no reason. All right, that jam ends with 3 more, so 11 points on the board for Red Stick. Looks like there's some discussion with the refs. Oh, no, 4 points for Red Stick. Some discussion with the refs. See if anything interesting happens.
Sorry, but I could ask her. Yeah.
All right. Montreal starts with 2 blockers sitting in the box. Red Stick has 1 blocker standing, so 2-all for Sparkles to Fantastic. Sparkles Fantastic to contend with, getting lead jammer status on top. Electron working the back of the pack, getting replaced some Jammer D. Smart choice when your pack is down. Unfortunately, Electron does get a forearm penalty, so Sparkles Fantastic is in a power jam for Red Stick. Woo! Red Stick really working to give offensive help to Sparkles Fantastic. Some big hits, but those Montreal blockers are very sticky, very agile. And there's a bell with the drawback. Electron has re-entered from the box and is out on their initial pass. No! So Red Stick ends that jam with 12 points and holds Montreal at 0. 205 points for Red Stick All-Stars, 59 for Montreal Sexpos. We have Princess Leidania for Red Stick, jamming against Raging Radish for Montreal. Montreal is in white. Woo! Bit of a gap there on the outside line for Princess Leidania. Raging Radish up against 1 at the top and does get out, about half lap behind Princess, who is going to call off the jam. One point on the board on that jam for Red Stick, 0 for Montreal. All right, next up we have Pop Tart for Red Stick, jamming against Lawrence for Montreal. Pop-Tart does get lead. Red Stick recycling on top. Ooh, fancy. All right, Lawrence got out top of the pack with some fancy twirls up against Bose from Red Stick. And once again, Red Stick calls off the jam before Montreal can score. That time it was limited to 4 points and a Montreal blocker in the box. All right. We have Luke Monster jamming for Montreal against Brawladine for Red Stick. Luke Monster does get lead jammer status. Brawladine is also out. Ooh, forearm called on Brawladine. Interesting because Montreal chose to run that jam and it resulted in a power jam for them. So luck of the draw, but great decision making as well. Luke Monster gets 4 points in the air, or another 4 points, so 8 total. And Red Stick also loses a blocker to the box. Right up the inside apex for Luke Monster. 4 points up in the air. Brawladine now re-entering for Red Stick with a star on her head. Sorry, star on their head. 4 whole points on that pass for Luke Monster. Big jam for Montreal. 16 to 0. That puts us with Montreal with 75 points and Red Stick with 210. Woo! Woo! Oh my goodness. Bunch of stuff happening. I can't even keep track. We have Papaya on Fire jamming for Red Stick and Motley Crude for Sexpos. Some offense coming in for Red Stick, but Papaya on Fire is still stuck. Motley Crude is designated lead jammer. Nice catch on the inside line there by Shark for Montreal. Looks like Montreal is choosing to run it when they have lead now. Smart choices by Motley Crude, staying away from the lines, going for them greens. Offense is coming in now against Sexpos. And Papaya on Fire almost gets out, but is shut down and recycled. Star pass to, that would be Little Miss Maggot. Nice edge work by Motley Crude on the inside for 4 points. Cassie back out of the penalty box. Little Miss Maggot does pick up 4 points as a pivot. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That was a close one. Got 2 points on the board for the Sexpos on that last pass and 0 for Red Stick. 15-point jam for Montreal Sexpos. And I believe that's 8 points on the board for Red Stick. About 2 minutes left in the game. Woo-hoo-hoo. That was Princess laid on you, finding room on the outside line. Lawrence being recycled. So red stick with lead jammer status. Nice O there by red stick. Princess laid on you, able to capitalize. Princess laid on you, looking for a call. Must have gotten something because Montreal blocker is headed to the penalty box. Ooh, another penalty by Electron. Unfortunately, we have, let's see, Princess laid on you in a power jam now. More room on the inside. 12 points so far in this jam. Machu Picchu creating a bit of a distraction in that Montreal wall. We have Electron out of the penalty box with the jam.